Hi everyone, it's Harry here from Berthon, and today we are down in a very sunny Lymington having a look around this Nauticat 37 NIRVANA. Hi everyone, so today we are looking around this Nauticat 37 NIRVANA that's currently in the water down in Lymington at Berthon Marina. This boat has lived here for a few years now, with the current owner having done some really nice updates. These boats are sort of renowned for their easy sailing, comfortable liveaboard, and when we get down below you get the really nice deck saloon layout, especially for her size of the 37 feet. As we come and have a look at the deck, as we step on board, really nice easy access. So this swings right open here, comes down, easily step on board, make our way up onto the bow of the boat. No teak deck, which I think is really nice. So maintenance wise, age wise, with the teak, there's no teak, so good clean lines on the boat. Coming up on the bow, so you've got your twin head sails up here, so you're a nice bigger Genoa, and then you're in a stay here as well with a smaller jib. Again, kind of sort of Nordic design, easily step on and off the bow of the boat here. Nice little bowsprit just right on the bow, so you've got your anchor locker. Again, easy access to the chain. That just comes out of the electric windlass here. There you got your buttons, and that drops out there. The anchor and the chain was replaced only a few years ago as well, so that is in really good condition. Come back round, having a look at the aft of the boat, so you can see the deck saloon windows of the Nauticat. They got a really nice sail set up on board with the twin sort of cutter rig forward, pole up here, so if you're downwind sailing you can get your pole up. The standing rigging, that was replaced just a few years ago when the owner took ownership. Same as the sails, they were replaced in 2019 from Sanders, so they are all nice and fresh as well. Got electric in-mast furling on the main, and I say all the lines lead back into the cockpit. So in terms of sort of safety, again another nice feature is these high handrails here. So coming along, nice sturdy handrails, walking along in any weathers you can easily get yourself up onto the bow if you needed, but also at the same time feel nice and safe when you're walking your way around the deck. So as we come back into the aft, so you've got a nice big spray hood here. This again was only replaced in 2019 as well, and that is the same for the hatch covers, which have all been made, and the cockpit seating, which you'll see here. These are all recently replaced, so there's some of the good updates that the owner has done since he took ownership, and there's a few more as well. So having a look in the cockpit, really nice, safe, sort of centered cockpit here. You've got your main wheel, obviously with your main controls. So you've got your Raymarine plotter there. Again, that has just been replaced along with the autopilot, wind direction, bow thruster. Okay, good visibility, you're slightly higher, so it gives you that sort of more room down below in the aft cabin, being this sort of slightly raised, sort of classic Nauticat style. Right on the aft, you've got a new life raft with the specially sort of deployed unit there, davits. So there is a dinghy that is included, as well as a brand new outboard as well under that cover, but nice easy access. So these these come off and pop straight down. Handrails are coming up, so with the davits, they fold for when you come into the marina, but when you're out at sea you can, as well as an engine, lifting the engine up here as well. In terms of power, so you've got your wind generation here, so that is always working away, keeping the batteries nice and supplied. Swinging around, just having a sort of look down on these side decks. As I say, really nice, easy access as you make your way, if needed, back onto the pontoon. And from the bow of the boat, so back into the cockpit. Good amount of seating, nice safe place to be. Up here you get good visibility if needed while sailing along, which I think is really nice, being that slightly higher. Good amount of storage as well, so under here there's storage under each of these cushions. And electric winches, so your electric winches here as well as on the other side here, which I think is nice. So you get an ease of sailing, makes it really useful. So we're coming around, so back having a look under the spray hood, again good sturdy feature. And we're into the looking forward, so tucked under here, nice place to be, get good visibility. So for your main on the port hand side, you've got your electric windlass there, so that's getting your main sail out. And if you need to furl in the lines, cockpit table that swings out just here. So you can comfortably seat sort of 4 around the cockpit table, plus a few more seated aft there. But again, once you're under the spray hood, you're nicely protected. So anything that comes along, you can easily be out the weathers. As we make our way down below, again, a really nice feature of these Nauticats, and I think what they're mainly famous for is a deck saloon design. Stepping down, so you've got really good visibility, raised saloon table, so that's sort of comfortably sit a few people, but again, benefit, you can sit down here, have a look out on NIRVANA. She's got so you've got a windscreen, you can got a throttle down here, so you can control the boat with the speed. She's got a remote control for your autopilot as well, and then again, a new Raymarine plotter and access to the systems, VHF, plenty of storage, as you can imagine. All these covers kind of open up, giving you wet lockers, drawers, anything that you need tucked away. Handy seat, this seat can swing out and fit into the middle as well, so you can get an extra person around the table. That also does drop, so she can sleep 6, so this drops down into a berth. Make our way forward, so you've got your sort of lowered galley. Again, because of the deck saloon windows, plenty of natural light. It's actually a nice sunny day here in Lymington. But you're coming down, you've got your 2-hob burner, open up into sort of your fridge, nice and deep. As you can imagine, plenty of storage, microwave, twin sinks. You can have all these cupboards. Good amount of storage, nicely made. These boats keep their value, keep their style and their condition. Coming up into the forward cabin, so you can see you've got the V-berth that can be slotted in. Again, nice woodwork throughout, storage. So this is a comfortable V-berth. Going around, nice again, storage cupboard is tucked in here. Making way back out into the galley. So I think being that much lower, it gives you really good headroom, as well as sort of access if needed. You can obviously jump straight up onto the cockpit, but also you're not too far away. If your guests are sitting in the saloon and you're doing the cooking, you're not a million miles away from them. Still a sociable boat. For her size, she's got plenty of space, I think, for the 37 feet. So up here's the forward head. Nice big head, separate shower. I have a wet locker storage tucked in there. You see you've got your manual heads. All our batteries were just replaced in 2021. They're based under there. You've got obviously the engine that is located under there. There's a hatch here that swings right out, so you can get really nice, easy access. As we make our way back into the aft, there being that slightly raised into the cockpit, it gives you a bit more space back here. So kind of a queen size double berth. Nicely tucked in. The hatches do open. So you've got your TV as well. All the cabins have heating outlets. But I think you say nice wide beam, very comfortable place to be. Especially these boats have good liveaboard opportunities. And back here you've got ensuite aft head. So you've got shower unit tucked in here, obviously a manual head again. But overall condition for our age is really good. It's been sort of fairly lightly used. But at the same time, with the new sort of standing rigging, sails, electronics, batteries, she's had quite a lot of that sort of stuff done, which is very important these days. but it's, as you can maybe tell from the video, but the woodwork is in really good condition. And we have a look up, so you've got that raised navigation table. I think this is the real benefit of the Nauticat. Again, why they're such popular boats is this raised area here, so all weathers, especially here in the UK. You can tuck yourself under in here and still steer the boat, socialise. Thank you for joining me today on board this Nauticat 37 NIRVANA.